I'm Joe Bev, and this is the Joe Bev Show. This time on the Joe Bev Show, Uncle Dunkle, Carlton Crab, Ollie the Ox, the case of the missing coin, Jack Benny in the Hornblower Sales at Midnight, and Sherlock Holmes, how Watson learned the trick, and the question of the clever cat burglar. Coming up on the Joe Bev Show.
Hi, Donnie.
Hi, Uncle Dunkle.
What you doing?
I'm trying to walk an invisible straight line without falling off like a tightrope.
Be careful you don't fall over and knock over some of Aunt Rapunzel's pimentos.
You mean her mementos?
Well, they're pimentos that she kept as mementos.
Pimento mementos?
Well, some of them are mentos.
Pimento memento mentos?
Say that 3 times fast.
Not while I'm trying to walk an invisible straight line without falling over.
This reminds me of the story of Carlton Crab.
Was he crabby?
Well, he was surly. I don't know if he was crabby. But one day his mother said to him,
Carlton, why in the world do you walk sideways like that?
Because that's how crabs walk.
You should always walk straight forward with your toes turned out, like the frogs.
But I'm not a frog. I'm a crab.
If you continue to walk that way, you'll only end up a tired old crab.
Show me how to walk, Mother. Show me how to walk, Mother, dear. I want to learn.
So the mama crab tried and tried to walk straight forward. But she also could only walk sideways, like her son. Then, when she wanted to turn her toes out, like the frogs, well, she tripped and fell on her nose.
Mama, dear, are you okay?
Yes, Carlton, I'm fine. I only hurt my nose. Ouch.
Gee, Mother, you certainly didn't set a good example.
No.
Speaking of frogs, Donnie.
Who was speaking of frogs?
Well, that story I told you was about a crab mother who wanted to walk like the frogs and fell on her nose.
Oh, yeah. That was 2 weeks ago, Uncle Dunkle.
She seemed like just yesterday.
Well, it wasn't.
Well, be that as it may, here's a story about the frogs and the ox. One day, Ollie the ox came down to a reedy pool of water to drink.
I'll splash around heavily in the water. Oh my, what's this? Oh, you hurt me! Oh, you're crushing me! You hurt me, little head! Oh, you certainly are.
Ollie the ox thought that he had crushed Stan the frog into the mud.
And did he?
Well, he did, and he was stuck there for quite a while.
He'll be all right once he dries off.
And Ollie the ox left the mud hole and went right on his way, thinking that Stan the frog was okay. Soon Papa Frog missed the little one, and he asked his brothers and sisters what had become of him.
A great big monster stepped on my little brother with his huge feet.
Big, was he? Said the old frog, puffing himself up. Was he as big as this?
Oh, much bigger. Oh, much bigger. Much bigger.
It certainly was.
Bigger.
The frog puffed up still more. He couldn't have been bigger than this. But the little frogs all declared,
Bigger, much bigger. Bigger monster, much bigger.
and the frog kept puffing himself out more and more until, all at once, you know what happened?
He burst.
That'd be impossible.
Well, have you got a more logical ending?
Gosh, no, I can't think of one.
Then that's the end.
It certainly is.
Once there was a magpie who realized that one of his most prized coins was missing. So he called the best detectives in the forest, the hare and the mouse.
I'm the hare.
And I'm the mouse.
The mouse was a bit more clever and more shrewd than the hare. So, following the clues and using his reasoning powers soon led him to the great labyrinth of tunnels under the forest. On entering, he saw Mr. Mole, but the mouse was very shy. So he said nothing to the mole about why he was there, and he carried on looking for the missing coin. The hare was also a great detective, and before long, he too arrived at the labyrinth. He was not a bit shy, and the first thing he did was go up and ask,
I say, Mole, have you seen a missing coin about? It's very valuable.
Hello there. Say, I have seen a coin, and it's been in my way. Follow me.
The mole was all too pleased to lead the hare to the coin. The coin had been bothering the mole for months, getting in the way of his tunneling.
Take that bothersome coin away.
So the hare took the coin and collected his reward. The mouse, who had been watching all this, learned a lot from it. From then on, the mouse would never allow shyness to undo all of his good work. This approach soon turned the mouse into the best detective in the whole forest. Dear friend Ethan, well, here it is, the year of 1807, and you'll never guess where I am in a million years. I'm on a ship, Ethan, a ship. And just last week I was a Minuteman. And now I'm the captain of a ship. I mean, it's ridiculous. Me. They don't promote people that fast. But Ethan, I want to tell you, it all started when I was just walking down the street, minding my own business, you see. La-da-da-dee-dee-da-da-da-dee-dee. Oh, hello. Yes? Oh, not you again. I run into you wherever I go. 1 minute you're a waiter, and now you're dressed like Napoleon. I am not Napoleon. Well, then who are you, for heaven's sakes? I'm Captain Horatio Hornblower. Captain Horatio Hornblower? That's right. Well, what of it? You look like you could use a vacation. Well, to tell you the truth, I could. I mean, being a Minuteman is not all it's cracked up to be. How'd you like a vacation at sea? Well, gee, that sounds great, but I can't afford it. Not on a Minuteman's salary. Yes, but it's free. Oh, free. Well, that's different. How free is it? It's so free it comes with this bag of money. And Ethan, he held out the biggest bag of coins I ever saw. Well, I couldn't turn him down, could I? Little did I know that those coins were Spanish doubloons, and I'd have to start rooting for the other team. And for that bag of nothing, all I had to do was impersonate Captain Horatio Hornblower. That's right, Ethan. I'm on a ship, the Mary Livingstorm, and I've got Napoleon's armies on their way to the coast. And all that's keeping the conquering courtesan from dominating the entire world is England's gallant navy. Gee, last week I was fighting the English. So here I am, Ethan, writing to you from one of England's smaller ships, the Mary Livingstorm, a wooden vessel, carrying only 32 cannon, but making up for what she lacks in firepower, Ethan, is the bravery, the wisdom, the seamanship, and the daring of her commander. Me, Captain Horatio Hornblower, or at least that's who the men think I am. We were sailing under sealed orders and lay becalmed in the Pacific for 7 months. For 7 months, Ethan, she has sailed without sighting land. She's ridden through squalls and stormy seas. But now she's in the grip of the sailing man's worst enemy, Ethan, the doldrums. Right now, as I write this, with the air dead calm, why the men are out in the boats trying to tow the Mary Livingstorm into a wind. It's no use, Captain Hornblower, baby. Why, the men have been rowing for 12 straight hours, and yet they can't tow us into a breeze. You dig? Yes, mate, and I don't know what to do. Here I am, the most brilliant captain in the King's Navy, and I don't know how to get the boat moving. Captain, I have a suggestion that might help the boat to move. What is it, Don? Pull up the anchor. Well, all right, if you think it will help. Those poor devils, breaking their backs to tow the boat. Well, I almost feel sorry for them. Don't worry, Captain Baby. They're English sailors. They can take it. You dig? I dig. Now I know, mate, but they've gone without a drink of water for 26 days. So what? I know a left-handed guitar player who ain't never tasted the stuff. Oh, yes, I've heard of him. Lord Remley, a stout fellow. The anchor is up, sir. Good. Mate, tell the rowers to redouble their efforts.
Okay, you're the boss. Hey, yous guys! Harder!
Well, might Napoleon fear the likes of them? They've gone without fresh fruit for a year, without bread for 7 months, without water for days, and for 6 whole weeks they haven't heard "Come on to my house." Stout fellows.
You're right, Captain. That's why I'm afraid the men might mutiny. They haven't touched land for nearly a year. They're going crazy for the sight of a woman.
Why?
You wouldn't understand.
Now cut that out. Well, look, men, hark! A breeze! A breeze! By the great horn spoon, we've whistled up a breeze. Call the men back to the ship, Wilson.
Aye, aye, sir. Back to the ship, men!
Look out, Wilson. Don't get too close to the edge or you'll...
Man overboard!
Good, good.
Look, Captain, he's swimming for it. Come on, Wilson. A few more strokes and... Captain, look at that man-eating shark!
Yeah, look at that man eating that shark. A good man, Wilson. A stout fellow.
I'm only stuffing myself for you!
Never mind. Climb aboard. Climb aboard, Wilson.
The wind is holding steady, Captain Baby.
Yes, we're moving right along.
Captain Horatio Hornblower! Captain Horatio Hornblower!
What is it?
There's a ship off the port side! What kind of ship can be in these waters, Captain Baby?
I don't know, mate, I don't know. But I'll see. Hand me your glass.
Here you are, sir.
Not that one, the one you look through. There, that's better.
What does she look like, Captain?
Well, she flies the French flag, but she's no man of war. She looks like a small sailing vessel, yes. She'll soon surrender. Mate, clear the decks for action.
Clear the deck for action!
Now fire across her bow.
One shot across the bow! Fire!
What happened?
The wind was against us, sir. Shall I fire another shot, Captain Baby?
No need. She's running up the white flag. Send a boat over and bring back the prisoners. I'll be in my cabin, practicing my violin.
Not that, Captain. It's sure to bring a mutiny.
Just do what you're told. You're my mate, not my wife.
Aye, aye, sir.
Come in.
It's me, Sir Baby. I am the captain of the French ship, and, sir, they were carrying a woman passenger.
A woman, eh? Well, bring the captain in. I want to question him first.
You got it, baby.
Just bring him in, mate.
Come on, in with you.
You're the captain of the French ship?
Oui.
And you sailed from the port of Marseille?
Oui.
And your ship is unarmed?
Oui.
And you're carrying a woman aboard?
Oui.
What does the woman look like?
Wow.
Wow?
Oui.
Well, I won't bother with him. Throw him in irons. I'll question the woman. Where is she?
She's up on deck.
Well, let's go up and talk to her.
There she is, Captain Baby.
Good. I'll talk to her in French. Mademoiselle, je vantais par vous avec vous.
Hello, Captain.
Now, wait a minute. You speak English.
That's because I am English.
Now, how did you happen to be the only woman on a French ship?
I won a trip on a quiz program.
On a quiz program? Well, what was the question they asked you?
Would you like to go?
Well, then your answer was yes.
Naturally.
Naturally. Naturally. Wait a minute, miss. Your face is familiar. Who are you?
I, sir, am Lady Mary Livingstone, sister of the Duke of Wellington, daughter of the Earl of Gloucester, niece of the King of England, and salesgirl of the May Company.
Gosh, royalty. Permit me to welcome you aboard the Mary Livingstone, named after you, your ladyship. Va-va-va-voom.
Naturally. I mean, Captain, you better get her ladyship down below decks.
What's that?
It's the men, sir. I'm afraid they might mutiny.
Mutiny, mutiny. You've been saying that through the whole voyage.
Naturally.
Look, I'll speak to their leader. Mutiny against me, will you? Come here, Mr. Christian. I'll see you hang from the highest yardarm in the British...
That's a different story.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you. Now, men, disperse. Disperse, or I'll have you all flogged. Whatever that means. Now, don't worry, your ladyship. You're safe with me.
Naturally.
Thank you, your ladyship. Va-va-va-voom.
Why, don't be so formal, Horatio. Call me Mary.
Well, thank you. And you can call me Jack.
Jack? I thought your name was Horatio.
Oh, yes, Horatio, yes, I forgot. Jack's my brother. I always get us confused. Your ladyship, the first mate, will... Ship off the starboard bow! Well, thanks, Don.
Another ship? What kind is it?
I don't know, but I'll soon see. Mate, hand me your glass.
Here you are, sir.
I told you not that one. Well, that's better. Now let's see. Heavens. She's a Spanish galleon.
Good. That's a quart for each of us.
Quiet. She's putting out a small boat. And look, standing in the prow of the boat is El Supremo.
El Supremo?
Yes, and they're heading this way.
Captain, El Supremo's boat is almost alongside of us.
Mate, prepare to fire an 11-gun salute in El Supremo's honor, and get ready to pipe him aboard.
Aye, aye, sir. Pipe. Ready, guns, fire!
Which one of your commoners is the captain?
I am El Supremo.
When you saw me approach, you fired an 11-gun salute.
Oh, that's right. I hope you liked it.
Liked it? Pig! I am insulted. I am El Supremo. I am accustomed to a 23-gun salute.
But El Supremo, my king only gets a 21-gun salute.
Who are these other commoners?
Well, they're members of my crew, sir. And this is Lady Mary Livingstone.
El Supremo?
Come here, my little pigeon. I will kiss your hand.
Now, wait a minute, El Supremo. Lady Mary gave you her hand. Why did you kiss her on the lips?
I had leave.
Oh, you did, eh? But you can't.
Quiet, commoner. One so lowly as yourself does not speak directly to El Supremo. If you have anything to say, discuss it with my Prime Minister over there.
Well, yes, sir. Excuse me, are you El Supremo's prime minister?
See,
I understand that El Supremo holds his prisoners for ransom,
see,
and the ransom is 1,000 bushels of beans.
see,
What kind of beans?
soy,
Soy?
see,
What's your name?
Mel Blanc,
Mel Blanc.
see,
C?
Mel C. Blanc,
What does the C stand for?
Psy,
Psi?
see,
Well, he doesn't scare me. I think El Supremo is a yellow dog.
I heard that, pig. For these you die. Draw your sword.
All right. Stand back, everyone. On guard.
Aha! The English captain is a foe worthy of my blade.
You're right. I'm Captain Horatio Hornblower, England's greatest swordsman. Well, take that.
Ah!
Oops, sorry, Lady Mary. Well, come on, El Supremo.
Nobody leaves to insult El Supremo.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've got you cornered. There. Ah! I'll miss my first mate. But I'll get you yet, El Supremo.
Prepare to die, pig. Your end is near.
Oh, yeah? Well, first you'll taste the coldness of my steel. There. Ah. Oh! Oops, I got Don Wilson.
Him you could hardly miss. Well, that's all. I surrender. I am your prisoner.
Well, why are you surrendering? You haven't been hurt.
No, but there are only two of us left.
Oh, you're a coward.
Naturally.
All right, men. All right, men. Let the wind take her. We're heading home for England by way of Boston. I'm not that stupid. I wonder if I can pawn these Spanish doubloons. Coming up on the Joe Bev Show, the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, how Watson found the trick, and the question of the clever cat burglar.